welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. So today, I can't believe I'm quite saying this, but it's Lawson's 12-month update. Sorry if I'm speaking a little bit quietly, he's napping literally just above me and I don't want to wake him up. As usual, it's been a crazy old month, so I've got a lot to update you on this month. A lot has gone down. So yeah, let's get cracking. So this month has been a really weird one for Lawson. It's been really up and down. So basically at the beginning of the month Daniel went away. He went to Canada and he went for, how long was he there for? 9 days I think. And yeah, during that time Lawson was actually thankfully an absolute angel. He was like sleeping through the night at that time. Last month we redid all of our sleep training and everything like that, so he was like nailing it. He was sleeping through, it was amazing. And yeah, thankfully he was like just really well behaved when Daniel was away. And then Daniel got back on the 11th of September, and then the day after that was actually Daniel's birthday. Lawson got really sick and he had a sickness bug and he was basically just throwing up everywhere, to which my natural response was just to like fall on the floor and weep. So I was totally useless in the situation. Daniel was like, pull yourself together. It was just horrible. We had to take him to hospital just to check that he wasn't dehydrated and things like that. So since then, basically, he's just not been himself. It's taken a very long time for him to get back to his usual self. He kind of really regressed in terms of his sleep, in terms of his development. Obviously feeding just took like a good couple of weeks to get back to normal. He had, I think, 1 day without food, and then from there we just kind of like slowly built it back up once we felt safe that he wasn't gonna just throw up whatever he was eating. And so we've had to actually go almost like back to the start of weaning and give him like really soft purees and things, because he just wasn't having any finger food, he wasn't having any like chunky purees. He literally would only eat the really soft stuff. So that's kind of what we went back to just try and like fatten him back up almost, because he lost quite a lot of weight. It was horrible. Yeah, his sleeping kind of went all over the place as well. It's only just, and I say this, touch wood, but it's only just sort of the last 3 or 4 nights or so gone back to where it was, so he's been sleeping through the night again, thank goodness. And yeah, his nap times are kind of going back to normal as well. But let me talk you through what normal actually is for Lawson right now. So food wise, he is on cow's milk. We switched him over just before he turned 1, and he's actually been having quite a lot of belly problems with that. We've been to the doctors a couple of times. He's on lactulose. He's currently on 10 ml a day, which is what the doctor prescribed. And yeah, we're just kind of waiting and seeing whether that's going to kind of kick in. He's still in a lot of pain when he does a poo. He still strains a lot. His bum, bless him, is so sore right now. But I think that's partly down to teething as well, which I'll talk a bit about later. And yeah, so anyway, feeding wise, he is doing really well apart from the whole bowel issue. He's on cow's milk. He has 2 bottles a day of about 8 or 9 ounces, has 1 at morning, 1 at night. He also has breakfast, lunch and dinner and snacks in between. He's doing really well on it. He's managed to put on all the weight that he lost during his sickness, so yeah, he's doing really well with eating now. I'm really happy that he's kind of back to normal. Sleeping wise then, as I said, he's recently gone back to how he kind of was before, and he's sleeping through the night. He wakes up, at the moment it's usually between 5 and 7, so it's not ideal because he's still waking up pretty early, and then 9 times out of 10 he doesn't really go back to sleep. So it's early starts for us. But yeah, he does sleep through the night, so I'm really happy about that. He still sleeps in a little sleeping bag. We're going to get him, I think, a pillow and blanket this month at some point, which is very exciting. And yeah, he just does really well with his sleep at the moment, which is awesome. Nap times then. This is a bit of a tricky one because obviously during his sickness period he was just sleeping all the time, and then he went through a phase literally last week where he just didn't want to nap anymore. He's got quite a lot of separation anxiety at the moment, which I'll go into later, and yeah, he just wasn't napping, so we had to like go in the car so he would nap or take him for a walk so he would nap. Thankfully he's got out of that the last couple of days, so he's napping right now, which is like, yes. So good. Yeah, so I am actually thinking about maybe whether he might be ready to transition from 2 naps to just 1 nap. So I think this week that's what I'm going to be trying. I'm going to try and kind of extend his morning playtime and then maybe put him down about midday-ish, have an early lunch at like 11:30 and then put him down on a full tummy at about midday. And just see how he goes with that, because then I'm hoping that he will get one really good quality nap, and I'll be able to get some stuff done. And then he'll be able to last then till bedtime. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts for the next coming weeks. Development wise then, this month has been absolutely huge. Like, he obviously regressed a lot when he was poorly. He used to kind of want to practice his walking quite a lot, and he would take a couple of steps and then obviously like fall over or fall into one of us or something, and he used to really walk along furniture and things like that. And when he was sick, and for a good 2 to 3 weeks afterwards, he kind of regressed completely and just wouldn't do any of it. If we tried to stand him up even, he would just like sit on the floor and cry again. He would not have any of it. So yeah, that was really tough, but thankfully now he is kind of back to his normal self. He's cruising along furniture, and he's actually starting to take a couple of steps by himself again, which is amazing. It's so cool to see that. We've got him for his birthday. He got a couple of walkers, so he's really like practicing his walking now, building up loads of strength. So that's going really well. I definitely think in the next month or so we're gonna have a walker. It's very exciting. He's also been growing 2 teeth this month. His 2 little bottom ones are literally just cutting through the gums just now. So yeah, I think that's had a part to play in the disrupted sleep and clinginess and all of that as well. Also, development wise, as I said before, he has got a lot of separation anxiety at the moment. He is a very clingy baby, particularly with me, which part of me loves and part of me thinks it's a bit full on, to be honest with you. So yeah, he is just very clingy. He'll go over to one side of the room, and then if he catches a glimpse of me, he'll come crawling back and then like just flop on my knee, which is lovely. Like, he's just being so sweet. But yeah, he's very clingy. He doesn't like being taken off me to go to someone else. He isn't getting on very well with like people he doesn't know very well or anything like that. He's getting quite shy. It's hard work, and I don't know, I kind of just want him to get some of his independence back. Like, I'd like a nice balance. But yeah, in terms of like other developments and things like that, he has started, I've noticed, just in the last few weeks to just become a lot more communicative. Is that a word? I'm not sure. But yeah, he's started to communicate with us a lot more, either through actions or through like speaking a little bit, or just showing that he understands what we're saying to him. He has got very good at waving recently. If we say hello or bye-bye, he will wave. We also think that he has started to attempt to say bye-bye, because I mean, at the moment it comes out wab but he says it every time he waves. He says that same sound. So I do think he's trying to say something or trying to communicate something. He can, like, we can play games now. We like throw a ball to each other, and like he's nailing that. That's amazing. He loves problem solving with his toys. Like, if we put bricks together, he'll take them apart for us. He loves taking things out of things. We're not quite at the stage of him putting things back into things, which is unfortunate. But yeah, he's definitely like taking everything out, and just basic kind of problem solving activities he absolutely loves right now. So yeah, it's just so lovely to see him growing into like a proper person, and like seeing more of his personality come out, and it's just so lovely to see. This month has been really tough, but at the same time it's just been amazing. I think this age, bar all the crap and the screaming and the teething and clinginess and all of that, I think this age is definitely my favourite age so far, apart from like the squishy newborn phase. There's so much more that we can do with him. He's so much more aware and alert and trying to like tell us stuff, and it's just really lovely. So yeah, that is Lawson's 1 year update. I don't think I'm going to do any more of these now. I might do one at 18 months just to kind of give you a little oversight of the next 6 months. I really hope you've enjoyed all of these baby updates. Thank you for watching them. Thank you for following my little journey, or our little journey with us. It's been crazy up and down, but I've just loved every minute of it. So thank you for journeying along with us and following us. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not already. We're in our 2nd year of vlogging now, or I mean, we've been in our 2nd year for a while, but like Lawson's 1 now, so we're in our 2nd year of like documenting his life. So yeah, I'd really love it if you subscribe so that you could come on this next year with us and follow us on our adventures. I hope you're doing really well, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!